The importance of the altar in Catholic worship. So you've probably been to a Catholic church before, right? Maybe you've noticed this big fancy table at the front. Yeah, that's the altar. But it's not just a table. It's like the heartbeat of Catholic worship. Like if the church were a movie, the altar would be the main character. Let's break it down, shall we? First off, the altar isn't just a piece of furniture. Nope. It's sacred. Like super sacred. It's the place where the most important thing in Catholicism happens, the Eucharist. You know, when the bread and wine become the body and blood of Jesus? Yeah, that's a big deal. And it all goes down right there on the altar. Think of it like this. The altar is the stage where heaven and earth meet. It's where God shows up in a super real way. And that's why Catholics treat it with so much respect. You'll see priests kissing it, bowing to it, and even decorating it with candles, flowers, and fancy cloth. It's like the VIP section of the church. But wait, there's more. The altar isn't just important because of what happens on it. It's also a symbol, like a really deep one. In the Old Testament, altars were places where people offered sacrifices to God. Fast forward to the New Testament, and Jesus becomes the ultimate sacrifice. So the altar in a Catholic church? It's a reminder of that sacrifice. It's like a giant billboard saying, hey, Jesus gave everything for us, and we're here to remember that. Now let's talk about the design. Altars aren't just slapped together. They're usually made of stone or wood, and they're often super beautiful. Some have carvings, some have relics of saints inside them. Yeah, like actual bones or objects from holy people. Why? Because it's all about connecting us to the bigger story of faith. It's like a visual reminder that we're part of something ancient and eternal. And here's something cool. The altar is also a symbol of Jesus himself. In fact, during Mass, the priest kisses the altar and says, "We adore you, O Christ, and we bless you." It's like the altar represents Jesus. So when the priest is standing there, it's not just about him, it's about Jesus being present in a special way. But it's not just about the priest. The altar is for all of us. When we gather around it during Mass, we're not just spectators, we're part of the action. It's like we're all at this holy dinner table, and Jesus is the host. And that's why the altar is usually in the center of the church, to remind us that we're all in this together. So why does all this matter? Well, the altar is more than just a table. It's a place of encounter. It's where we meet God in the Eucharist. It's where we remember Jesus' sacrifice. And it's where we come together as a community to worship. It's like the ultimate spiritual hotspot. Next time you're at Mass, take a second to look at the altar. Think about what it represents. It's not just a piece of furniture, it's a doorway to heaven. And that, my friends, is why the altar is such a big deal in Catholic worship. All right, that's it for today. If you found this interesting, give this video a thumbs up, and don't forget to subscribe for more deep dive into Catholic stuff. See you next time.